me the ropes.
On what? Casting?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the hot seat, so.
You got the hot seats.
Where's the X Factor seat?
It's in the back, next to Cheetos. Alright, what's this team's name? Something Cats? Vinyl Cats?
So this is the first game of the tournament.
Okay, here. There you go.
First game, round 1.
Go. We are live. This is Raise Your Weapon, and this is the Gameclucks September 24th tournament. This is Team Dota2 right here, starting on the blue side, and we have Team Vinyl Cats up at the purple side. Team Vinyl Cats is actually a UW team. You can go check them out at Facebook, Purple Caster Minions, or the Union of the Purple Caster Minions. And Dota2 team, this is actually some of the members of the PAX team Juice, and that is known as won PAX the last 2 years. First year was a 3v3 tournament, this year is a 5v5 tournament. And he uses the flash very, very early. Obviously extreme pro tactic.
Dota2 is also, or the I guess team captain for Dota. The team Dota2 is Hank M, and he is actually led a team at Infernal LAN, which is coming up later in November.
November 18th or 17th?
Yeah, it's November 18th, 19th, and 20th. But last year's Infernal LAN, Hank's team took down an 11-team Summoner's Rift tournament.
And they actually beat us, and we were super pro. We lost a heartbreaking, like, hour-and-a-half long game in which we tried to dive a Nexus, and we didn't have quite enough damage to do it.
Sadly, folks, we don't have that replay for you at this time, but
I wish LOL Replay was out back then, because I would watch and I'd cry every single night.
I would too.
I would weep tears, and then I would put a picture of Lucas, who was the person who was calling our strats at the time. Looks like purple CV's Warwick, but it's not going to matter.
So we're casting these replays out of LOL Replay, so if by any chance you don't see health bars, that's because we're using LOL Replay.
Yeah, LOL Replay actually uses a passive packet sniffer, which is why unless the person that was playing and recording is looking at the screen, it actually doesn't pick up any of the health bars. Like, we can still look at the health here, as you can see up in the upper left, but otherwise, no dice. So we got Lee Sin versus Tryndamere. Joe, you've been playing a lot of Lee Sin lately. PC, you've played a lot of Lee Sin.
Yes.
Do you think this lane is definitely in Lee Sin's favor? Or do you think it's Tryndamere's favor? It could go both ways.
I didn't get to look at the summoner spells, though, but from the looks of it, I believe it should be Lee Sin.
Tryndamere looks like he has exhaust, just used it.
He did. He thought that Lee Sin was going to commit into the fight.
They're both pretty low, 2 bars.
And they're still level 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both level 1 right now.
I know, no. Lee Sin has his Q and his E.
So he's level 2.
Oh yeah, he's just turned level 2.
Mm-hmm. Both of these champions are melee. Both of them have some sort of form of sustain. With Tryndamere being able to use Bloodlust stacks, so assuming he can get in range to attack minions and build up Bloodlust stacks, he'll be able to use that to pick up heals. The problem is, for him to get in range, Lee Sin's going to be able to harass with his E or ground pound. I don't know, I think Lee Sin does have the advantage.
Ooh, we get a first blood mid by Brand, picking off Gragas. I don't know what happened there, maybe got a little bit sloppy or something, but Gragas is usually a pretty tanky character, but Brand does have that burst, he can go in, he has the EQ, and you can get that stun off and then land that pillar for a lot of damage. Brand is level 3.
And it looks like down in our bot lane we've got Tarek Vayne versus Nunu Kog'Maw.
Yeah, and I know I was talking to the Vinyl Cats, one of the players from Vinyl Cats, and he was saying that they felt that Kog'Maw was really, really, basically like a really OP strong champion. They really wanted to use him. Looks like Brand's up in the jungle up here, messing with the Mumu. He's pinging for his team. No one came. Gragas not really reacting to that. He's going to come down safe. But Team Dota2 actually pushing the bottom lane pretty hard here. They're kind of denying, kind of dezoning, really pushed up. The Mumu's top though, so they're pretty safe to push this. Now this lane, what do you guys think? Because I mean, right now you have the suit. I mean, Tarek Vane is obviously super deadly. You get the stun off, you put him against the wall. They're in a lot of trouble. At the same time, you know, Nunu's kind of this new, like, he's kind of this poke champion, but he has like the speed damage buff. But I don't know if it really works here because they don't have a lot of escape if they really do go in on these characters. I mean, I would almost go for Nunu because I mean he has the eat, but if he wants to come up here and eat, you have the stun push and you can actually kill their tank characters. I mean, this combo Tarek Vane. I mean, they don't care how much health you have, and this guy's going to be hanging back a lot. And so if you go in on him, their carry falls back, and you can just pick off this guy, and the carry's not going to be able to do anything about it.
Well, I think right now it looks like Nunu's starting items with kind of your standard support with a mana regen and some pots and wards. His heal actually does 125 plus AP at level 1. Pretty good. However, I mean, you're looking at 2 shots from Vane.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, and that's going to cover that. It's a long cooldown, too.
Yeah, and then not only that, you got a Tart stun, so pretty much Vane gets to shoot or hit Nunu a few more times after that, so it might not be worth it.
Yeah, I mean, even if he has to come up to the creeps is the problem too.
It looks like we had Hank.
And you see right now, there it is. Like every time they come in, usually Kog'Maw sits back. He took a few too many hits there.
Oh, here comes Mumu.
Mumu's coming down.
I'm gonna move fresh off his gank in mid.
Good stun by Vane.
Momo whiffs the
banished us.
Yep.
Brand's coming back to mid. Warwick just taking some XP. Wants to hit 6 so he can start those really strong ganks with infinite duress.
Now, we didn't get a chance to see the champ picks, bans, and selections because this is the way they did it in-house was through a custom game chat. I don't know when the Nunu pick was, but it seems like a kind of a terrible pick right now because every single champion on Dota 2 has a way to interrupt Nunu's ult, and even though Nunu's playing as a support, you still want that ult to be somewhat effective, whether it's a slow, whether it's going to be additional damage in a team fight. And, you know,
Brand pushing around Gragas at this point.
There really doesn't seem to be much team synergy for the UW team. You know, Gragas is an AP carry.
Oh, here comes Mumu against Brand.
Ooh, misses. Ooh, pops right down. Brand throws ult. His best defense is offense.
And his passive ticks and kills them.
And he has that red. Brand with red. Look out. Passive and red does a lot more damage than you think.
Now here's top lane with Lee Sin and Tryndamere. Tryndamere.
Lee Sin getting pushed a little bit.
Yes, he's getting pushed around by Tryndamere.
They're both level 6. Lee Sin has his ult. Everybody else's ult is down at this point.
I can tell you right now, if I was at a Momu,
Warwick still not.
upset.
Warwick's still not 6.
We're desperately trying to get that 6. It's been about 7 minutes. And he hasn't come out of the gank yet or anything.
Well, he came down to gank, but he got caught in these bushes here. But yeah, it definitely seems like Team Vinyl Cats, they kind of picked a team where it's like, they picked heroes that they're just kind of good at, and not, I mean, their team definitely wasn't focused towards like a specific strategy as a team. And they kind of have 2 really late game heroes. I mean, Tryndamere and Kog'Maw are really those characters that they get really strong late game, but early game they're going to get pushed around.
Yep.
And against a team like Dota 2, I mean, although they had some kind of like fill-in players for this compared to their like PAX tournaments. Oh, there's the infinite duress onto Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw is in a lot of trouble. They have double stun. There's no way he's getting out of this.
So they had no vision of the entrance to that. I think had Nunu gone back a little bit earlier, a little bit sooner, picked up a couple wards that could have been prevented. However,
well, we're not 100% sure they didn't have vision because we can't see their
that's
wards,
true.
but probably they didn't have vision there. I mean, I don't see why they would see. I mean, Warwick can do like a flash ult beyond you pretty quick, but still.
Yeah, and not only that, they were in the middle of the lane.
Brand pushing Gragas back again. Gragas at 427 health.
Gragas does have blue buff, so
Brian has red.
He'll get to slang those barrels.
and every time Gragas uses a spell, he gains back, I believe, 4% of his total health as part of his passive.
Yeah, I think it's 4 or 2%. working. Lee Sin duking it out here.
Whoever exhausts first, or exhausts last wins.
This is true. Oh, and there's the exhaust onto him. Warwick's heading up there. Brand's heading up there to help out. Ooh, kicks him into the turret a little bit too early.
It's a salvation. It's alright.
Oh, but they're still going to hunt him down. Maybe get on him early and not let him pop that ult. He's not quick on the keys. There he's running. Hamu's there to help. I don't know if this is a really good idea if he jumps on there and ult. Hamu ults.
Oh, my friend. Big double kill right there.
Oh, Lee Sin. Oh, there it is. Lee Sin got it. Grog is still sitting mid. All he can do is farm at this point. Should have known Brand and them were coming. They were gone for a very long time. He's gonna push that tower mid. Oh, and they take down Nunu. And there it is right there. It doesn't matter how tanky you are. Get those stuns off and Bane's damage, just tear you apart. Been a victim of that way too many times.
Looks like the Dota2 team's actually up 4 kills now. Could be looking at
another kill.
Ooh,
and a flash to safety.
Ferncog's flash. Yeah, right now they're in position where they could easily go and do a dragon.
And they do have the upper hand as well. Mumu warding, killing
Counter
the ward
warding.
that dragon.
So he must have put down a pink. That's a pretty smart plan.
Lee Sin taking purple team's red, and you've got Ward taking Dota2's red. You know, having those extra buffs could be
Brand running away, but
pretty fatal.
pretty
Lee Sin's
safe.
going to back and heal, and then he's going to go actually up against Tryndamere with a red buff.
Tryndamare's going to push this tower really hard. No one's there to really stop it. He has a lot of minions, but he's not pushing it. Could have put a lot of damage on that turret. What's that turret at? Now he's coming in. I don't know what he was doing.
He might have been dropping a ward.
Turret looks full. Yeah.
Looks like the Dota2 team is pinging for a dragon setup.
Targ's coming back. Yeah, it looks like what Targ's doing. Does Targ have pink ward? Yeah, he has a pink ward. He's going to kill their pink ward, a dragon.
And Brand's items, it looks like he's got an early needlessly large rod. It's pretty good for 12 minutes in.
Yeah, usually when you see this, that means you're winning as Brand. You see that you get those Doran's rings, and you just go straight for a needless rod, and you don't really stack them. Spend a lot of time stacking the rings. Usually means you have pretty good farm. Actually, let's check the lanes right now. Actually, Brand's 72 and Gragas at 66. Tryndamere at 73. Lee Sin's behind in there, about 10. Vayne 75. Kog'Maw 69. So the farm's actually pretty even. I would say the jungle, I don't know if that's correct. That's probably because they're the other team.
Yeah.
Oh! Different dress on the ground, and the stun stack, he is totally dead.
Yeah, that passes guy, yeah.
Throws his ult just for fun. No way, they should do dragon right now.
They do have upper hand.
You have a Mumu top. Looks like they're gonna try to take this turret. Nope, Brand's gonna come up and Warwick and up here to help Lee Sin. Lee Sin just duking it out. He does not care. He'll take everybody on.
That red buff is a lot of free damage.
Tryndamere has nothing for him.
So that
Luma's
Lee Sin had
heading back.
the advantage. I think they probably should have gone dragon here, but these guys feel pretty confident that they're just going to be able to, get ahead and stay ahead. So they're probably,
well, just
kill first, ask questions later.
Just knowing this team, they do come from Dota background, most of them, so they kind of like more that ganking push style rather than they're not as into the buffs, the whole buff control, which is a big part of League of Legends. But I mean, in Dota 2, they used the neutral creeps, or Dota they used the neutral creeps a lot. But I don't think it was as big as in League of Legends, where it's like Dragon is like this thing that you want to constantly be farming, and it's a big focus on it.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, by pushing that tower, Lee Sin is now free to roam, and Tryndamere has to push that lane forward to get that tower at least.
And then when he pushes it out, he's not safe because there's no tower there, and they can easily come up in this jungle.
Yep.
Looks like they're heading down. They want some more Gragas.
At this point, the UW team is really, if they can get some more dragon ward control and map control and maybe get dragon, they can start a comeback. But right now, they're just, they're down a turret. They're down 5 kills. they got to find some way to come back.
Looks like Dota2's collapsing here, and Lee Sin's going to regular. Ooh! If it drifts onto a Mumu, he's just going to get lit up. So much damage from that team. He ults, but his team's not there to support him and help him. And they're just going to do Dragon. 3 Dragon. And he might try to steal it with a Cog Shot on Harass, but... Ooh. They're poking like they want to, but it's not going to work out for them if they go in on this.
Yeah, without a Momo's all here, they're kind of hosed.
And they get it, and now, ooh. Lee Sin coming down. Trimmer gets stunned. Will Nunu, when is he going to get off his ult? He gets off his ult now. No stun for him yet. Oh! Brand didn't have his passive on him. Warwick does go down. Brand coming and trying to do damage, misses his Q. Lee Sin's now in the fight. A lot of people low, running away.
Dying. Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, Brand gets picked off.
Good strat with the Nunu slow.
Ooh, he gets caught with the stun. That's probably going to be a kill. I was just about to say that Vinyl Cats was coming out of that really, really well. But just got Nunu caught, but still, they still came out ahead in kills, but they still lost that Dragon.
Yeah, they took a 2-for-1, and they also gave a Dragon.
Let's look at the items at this point in the game. Brand already just bought his Rabadon's Death Cap.
That Dragon did go down about 1540, 1530, so we'll probably see the next Dragon.
You see a lot of the items for the Vinyl Cats are just still in the early stages, stacking Doran's Blaze and such like that. You got double Wriggles. I actually didn't see that earlier. Double Wriggles for Team Dota, which will make Dragons and all those buffs go a lot faster, and let Lee Sin counter jungle really fast. Lee Sin already has a fast jungle as a jungler, but he can go over there and steal your red and steal your creeps pretty fast, especially with the Wriggles.
And I believe we're also playing this Lee Sin was slightly kind of nerfed recently.
Yeah,
he's still strong.
yeah, he's still strong. But in this, definitely, this is pre-nerf, pre-slight nerf. And Muma's coming there. He's gonna be really sad. It's a sad Muma right there.
He might walk right into Lee Sin.
Ooh, get kicked.
Gets a couple red shots in slow. Tryndamere is not even gonna worry about it. Tryndamere's gonna keep pushing. He's gonna be in a little bit of trouble here because you got Lee Sin coming from behind. With red, you got Warwick with his infinite duress. Warwick takes a second to hit a creep. Q
guess he's going to come out earlier. Gets infinite duress. There's the lockdown. He's not going to have much place to go, so he's just going to fight it out here. But I don't think he's going to be able to kill Warwick. Warwick has too much life steal, and he can just run away now and kite while Lee Sin just kills him with red. Ooh, draws the flash actually from Warwick. Warwick could have just walked out of there and called it good. I mean, maybe he wanted to hold him there, but I mean, he wasn't going to get away from Lee Sin. Brand coming in. He wants some Gragas.
Yep.
He has a lot of damage with that Rabadon's. Missed his pillar.
Both AP carries are looking at blue.
Nice dodge, good stun. There's the full combo. Gragas hits him away, but he's not going to have a lot of places to run at this point. Ooh, fail flash. Ooh, and a fail charge. I mean, if the fail, maybe that was the pro move. Maybe he actually wanted to fail flash to draw that jump and kill him right there.
I think right now Hank is in Gragas' head. He's up a lot of kills. He's trying to finish Rabadons. His stuffs do a lot of damage. He's sitting on blue with infinite mana.
Oh yeah, I mean Lee Sin's basically, he's to the point now, I mean he doesn't have that many items, but I mean just so far ahead level wise and such like that.
Yeah, he's got 3 levels.
I mean Amumu's only 8. I believe Amumu's only 8. Yeah, Amumu's only 8. So I mean when Lee Sin gets in this mode and you have a Brand with a blue with a Rabadons, he's way ahead and just has this guy that can just walk in, take the turret hits, and Brand will just light you up and kill you. There's not much you can do. Bottom's still just in a farming war. Vayne 124, about 10, 13 creep kills up on Kog'Maw at this point. I mean, it's still pretty even. They're just farming. I'm waiting for the big push, when the big push is going to happen, because, I mean...
They are ahead.
I mean, yeah, they're definitely very much ahead. They can force whatever they want at this point. Next Dragon's definitely them. Vayne picks up the kill bottom on Nunu again.
Probably with an infinite duress, Tarek stun,
Oh, yeah.
wall shot.
I mean, there's so much stun lock. Yeah,
is a little screwed.
At this point, it's basically like you're dead, and they can just basically pick anybody they want.
So they see Gragas is coming down, and Gragas is gonna run away because he has won any part of that.
And they can defend the turret, but that's about it. Karma uses range.
Karma better be careful. Looks like they're checking for Dragon. Up top, we've got a Lee Sin versus Tryndamere.
Lee Sin.
And Lee Sin goes down.
Tryndamere has nothing for that Lee Sin. And that's just domination.
And Momo just kind of defending mid. I think Dragon's going to be up here in about 40 seconds or so. You know, these teams do play at a semi-high level, so they're probably going to be aware that Dragon's going to be up soon.
Ben's got her Bloodthirster. Now, do you normally go Bloodthirster first on Ben, PC?
If you have good farm, if you're ahead, Bloodthirster works because of that stats that you get from the Bloodthirster. You deal more damage and all of that. The lifesteal is really, really strong. If you're really low, you can just go into the jungle, clear it really quick, and get full health or creep wave.
What are the next items for the rest of these guys? Standard support items for Tarek. Spirit Visage for Warwick. Lee Sin's still he's going back to buy now.
He
probably
went and bought a straight up Triforce.
That's how you know you're doing really good as Lee Sin. You're just like, you know what? I'll just buy a Triforce.
At 20 minutes into the game.
This is gonna be a lot of trouble. Brand, he wants some blood. He'll take some turrets hits. He doesn't even care.
Will go down.
Kagma's close.
Nice.
Kagma picked out that vein. I was going after that turret.
But he's low on mana. If Brandon comes down here, and here comes the infant dress. That is a dead Kagma. There's no escape. CB in the bushes. Hopefully, nope. Oh, he is gone.
Oh, Brandon's a little too far away, but it's not gonna matter.
Ooh, nice little juke.
Tryndamere does get top turret for the opposing team, but right now they're down 10 kills.
And that's a little too late. They're gonna get Dragon here too. I mean,
there's nothing that UW team can stop.
When the move is just sitting here. Lee Sin's like, I'll solo this turret. I don't care.
Lee Sin's soloing the turret like a boss.
Gets stunned, walks away.
At this point, he's just distracted to keep the smite away from the other team.
Come in for the steal. Nope. A little bit too early. Nice try. I mean, you got to try to pull out something at this point. It's make a move. Try to get something
still
back
pushing
again.
top.
Bane came up there to stop Tryndamere from pushing anymore.
I mean, really, it makes sense because I mean, it's not like he's going to be a world beater in a team fight at this point. Gonna try to trunk down this blue. At least he's going to get chased down here.
But I mean, really, is coming up the hill. I don't think he burned his ult here.
No.
I mean, their best chance at this point, really though, is that Tryndamere AFK farms and Kagma AFK farms, and they get to the point where they can just get enough power that they can kill Dota2 before their early advantage runs out.
Yeah, Gragas can kind of, use his ult. Uh-oh, Lee Sin finally goes down.
I don't know what happened. Maybe he walked away and got a drink for a second. Ooh, Moo coming in.
That looks like was that a 2 for 2?
Yeah.
It looks like a 2 for 2 right there.
It's a 2 for 2.
And that's actually good. If you're behind and you're trading, I mean, they might pick up Bane here. It looks like they are. I mean, if you're behind and you're trading, that's actually a win for you because you have all these people with kill streaks. You're getting more gold, and that, I mean, you don't want to trade if you're ahead.
Actually, Tryndamere picked up that KS, and a lot of people frown on on the word KS, but when you have Tryndamere on your team. And your only hope is Tryndamere coming top out. You're okay with that. Tryndamere now with...
Actually, interesting too, Team Dota2 actually doesn't have they do have 2 exhausts. I missed that. I thought they didn't have exhaust at first. I was going to be like, wow, that's a mistake. Against a Tryndamere, no exhaust.
Tryndamere does not really care.
Tryndamere has double buff. Lee Sin does not care at all.
Lee Sin
Ooh, he's trying to do a fade.
Good turnaround.
Oh, nice double
he is in
kick.
trouble.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's
Amen.
infinite duress. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Will he get the Q
Not-
off? Oh, he gets the Q.
Alright, double
Brand
buff.
coming in. They're going to definitely pick up this Gragas.
Double buff Warwick.
Ooh, flash dash. I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, it is enough. Tarek being chased away bottom. Nunu gets stuck at the turret, taking a bunch of damage.
Rain's over there farming red.
Kog'Maw taking turret.
I really like that Kog'Maw. Oh wow. Oracle Amumu.
Here comes up Brand.
oh,
Oh,
Brand's
this is
coming.
trouble.
It's gonna hit. Oh wow.
Good ult. Q gets juked.
Brand picks up blue.
Doesn't matter. They're just gonna walk this. Yeah,
That
there
was
it is.
that was
Walk
a
that
3
Amumu
for
down.
9 because that Amumu had an Oracle as well. So the UW team had kind of started to turn things around, but immediately kind of gave any sort of advantage away.
So good farm now. Kog'Maw 146, even with Vayne at this point.
Vayne's about to die. He's chasing.
Here comes.
Uses their ult to get away 100 health. They get that bottom turret.
Lee Sin picks off. And it's like, hey guys, I'm gonna take one for the
Kog'Maw,
team
you might as well fight at this point. If you have exhaust, use it.
Good
Shoot.
shoot. CV to keep the vision.
Oh, good flash. I don't know. I think he's still gonna get run down. Yeah,
Oh,
landed the
yeah.
Q.
Caught.
Yeah, that's all sorts of trouble.
He
And
took
gets
a hit
stunned.
stun.
Really
Oh,
nicely done. Really nicely done.
you can blow up against someone, but it's not gonna matter. They're pinging top. Warwick in a little bit of trouble, gets knocked back. Brand trying to throw out some damage, but I think he's just gonna let him go. He doesn't have his ult. If he had his ult, he could go in there and probably do some heavy damage and save him. They can fight it out, but
Yeah, he
no
just
ult
uses
just puts him in
different-
danger. Keep
Yeah.
the blue. Doing some.
Wards and counter wards going down.
They have all the first turrets, and they definitely have control over any buff they want at this point in the game.
Lee Sin asked for a moo but doesn't really commit.
Looks like Dota2 team is signaling
Looks
for
like
either
Brand's
a Baron
going for
attempt
Rylai's.
or maybe some counter warding over near Baron. Their bot lane's pushed pretty far up.
Looks like Vayne's going for a Phantom Dancer. Lee Sin's picking off another Tryndamere.
Has to use his exhaust to get away.
Ooh, collapsing in on the Vayne Tarek. They pushed up way far.
Yeah.
No wards down actually in River.
This could be really
Gragas
bad.
ult is probably up. Are we gonna see an Amumu ult?
Hey, you know what? I'd rather have Tarek die in that situation than Vayne.
Yeah.
But he does. I believe he did have an Oracle, so he does lose the Oracle there. They're going to push top in response. Or Brand's going to actually back.
They're gonna, yeah, they might get top turret.
Dragon Camp now, that'd be a really big deal for Vinyl Cats. They could try to pick it up.
Once
Back
Dragon
in the
is
game.
down about 23 minutes, so Dragon should be up here soon.
Turret-wise, Dota 2's only up one turret at this point in the game. And these bottom lanes, they just want to push and they're in their own little world. Just gotta push these lanes.
That Kog'Maw Nunu with Blood Boil is kind of dangerous.
I mean, yeah, you have the speed, ooh, Kog'Maw gets exhausted, he's not going to have a lot of effectiveness, and that's a lot of damage output. Vayne just takes it.
Doesn't stop a Vayne stun into a Lee Sin.
And she has Bloodthirster, so just has to go farm that creep wave, and she'll be back up to full. Looks like they're heading towards Dragon.
Lee Sin starting Dragon. Tryndamere is pushing top.
I mean, this is what they have to do. Tryndamere has to get this turret. I mean, that's the best they can do at this point. He's not going to help him fight off Dragon, so this is actually not a bad move. Grog's going to help him out.
If they get this turret, it's a good trade at this point.
I mean, that's actually a good move. I mean, they're doing some good things. They're just, I mean, they just kind of lost their lanes early, and they're just playing from behind now.
Problem is, if these two are back here, these guys are going to get a free bang. Looks like that's exactly what they're going to
Throw down the ward. They don't have a pink. Tark lost his Oracle.
2 Wriggles, Warwick speed buff. I mean, oh,
Gragas
what
comes
you
in.
doing?
Ooh, I don't know what he's doing there. Maybe he's trying to steal, but it's not going to work. Ooh, all over the wall.
God.
And they're going to pick up Baron Buff now. Lee Sin with Baron Buff. He's like, I'll take your whole team. Bring it on, guys.
Saving on the whole team.
There's a fight. There's a fight going
He wants some. He's got his lifesteal. They don't know quite what to do with him. Now the rest of Dota 2 is coming in. This is a lot of trouble. Anybody that's left there is going to die.
Momo goes down.
Riley's Scepter slowing down. Ooh, almost landed. Good flash by Tryndamere.
Lee Sin going in there like a boss again. Does not care.
This is the TK Rain style of Lee Sin. At this point, he's going in everywhere. He doesn't care. See, look, he's all up in his face. He's gonna juke back and he's gonna do the juke.
Oh! Kog'Maw's passive.
So many tools there to juke. I think he popped his E a little bit early, so he didn't have it to dash to a teammate. So he's gonna clear this turret.
And they're gonna see the surrender vote.
Yep, we got a 5-0 surrender vote, and that is the game. Dota 2 takes it down. Pretty dominant game.
So in the first round of the tournament at Gameclucks, Dota 2 with a pretty much impressive beatdown over Vinyl Cats. And Vinyl Cats are going to get an opportunity to come up from the losers bracket.
Let's go on to the next game.